Hey guys, welcome to Leganes United, welcome to another video. And Barcelona 2, Leganes 0. And again, it was more the same against Mallorca. This was a bit worse. Again, no rhythm, no intensity. He gets at the end doing things that are not very much of my liking and are looking a lot like Ernesto Valverde at the moment. I said I wasn't going to be that critical, and I'm going to try not to be. But there's some things that are just plain obvious that you have to get over the line. We're playing with a lot of games where we don't have any chance to rest players. So we need to go out of the game straight away and go for the jugular. Try to steal the games as soon as possible so we're able to actually relax in the latter stages to save energy instead of having to play a high intensity game the whole game around, or have to be focused the whole game around. A lot of things to discuss. Well, kind of. The game was a little bit weird. It felt, like there was just weird things. The refereeing was horrendous. The general play of both teams was very poor. Leganes were, tackling, attacking people, kicking. It was just a very weird and annoying game, to be perfectly honest. But without further ado, let's start with lineups and then we'll go ahead and talk about the game. Barcelona opted to go with Marc André ter Stegen, Sergi Roberto, Gerard Piqué, Clement Lenglet, and Junior Firpo at the back. A midfield of Sergio Busquets, Artur Melo, and Ivan Rakitic. And up top we had Ansu Fati, Antoine Griezmann, and Lionel Messi. While Leganes opted to go with Cuellar in net, Rival, Aguasiem, Tarín, Bustinza, and Silva in defense, Perez, Recio, and Mesa in midfield, and up top they had Guerrero and Eraso. And with that said, let's go over what the game was. We could have conceded 2 goals early on in the game, the first 13 minutes. We are lucky not to concede them. I understand what Quique Setién wanted to do in the game. We're playing against a back 5, and you wanted to, equal the same amount of players going forward, meaning that the fullbacks plus the 3 forwards were going to, try to match the opponent defense. The problem being is that, we do that, we are not a team that is very well organized, meaning that at any moment of the counter, we could have been in a lot of problems, and we were in a lot of problems. Fortunately for us, some good defending from Lenglet and ter Stegen majorly, and bad finishing from Leganes allowed us to, remain with a clean sheet in this game. During the first half, that was about it. There was not any more danger for Leganes for the remainder of the game. And the savior in this game was Ansu Fati, obviously. If I had to say the best player of the game was either Ansu Fati or ter Stegen, for 2 different reasons. Ter Stegen because what he had to do, he did very well, or he did ter Stegen level. Messi was fine during some parts of the game. Ansu Fati gave it his all. It was an embarrassment that he got substituted. I don't understand why, unless he's going to start against Sevilla. Even so, he should have finished the game. And there's things that are concerning me. Yes, Riqui Puig entered into the game, and that's fine. I'm fine with Riqui Puig playing some minutes, and I want him to play some minutes. But I don't understand what's... Like I said, this game was very weird, and just things I don't understand. First of all, why did Ansu Fati get subbed today for Suarez instead of Griezmann? I understand Griezmann got a goal that got disallowed, and I'm still questioning whether it was properly disallowed. And I understand the rule of offside is even if you're 1 millimeter offside, that is offside. I completely get it. I understand the rule, but really quickly to analyze how I think the offside rule is interpreted is supposed to be, analyzed by human eyes, and we're using a computer to analyze a rule that was designed to have human error involved. There's no more human error involved, so like they're gonna have to redo the offside rule because this cannot stay enough. Goals are like literally like one foot or 1 centimeter apart are getting disallowed for no apparent reason. Like I think there's not much advantage from you having one little centimeter away from the defender. Like other than that, the pass from Messi was very very well. Firpo was a bit better in the game, not much. He was average in terms of like what Junior Firpo can give, but overall he was better than other performances that he's given in Barcelona shirt. He fought for the ball, he gave it to Ansu Fati, and Ansu Fati very quickly controlled the ball, opened his body, and took a shot past Cuellar, back to the net, and overall that was pretty much it. Not much after that. The penalty was an embarrassment. The referee was just ridiculous today, like yellow cards flying out left, down, and center. He lost the control of the game in the second half. Like it was ridiculous. Like those 5 changes per team are completely nuking the games out. Like pretty much every second half is gonna be like this. It can be pretty much predicted. If both teams do their 5 changes in the second half, it's gonna be utterly ridiculous because obviously you're switching literally half of the players from each team, and you're bringing them on with no rhythm, meaning that the game is gonna be a back and forth, and it's gonna be like loss of control. And overall, this was annoying because there's no reason to be playing games like this. Also, the rugby tackle that Messi received from Bustinza was annoying. Like the kicks that Ansu Fati received. It's just I don't understand what's going on. Like, and by the way, I've been meaning to do the Ansu Fati Manchester United rumors. Yes, to a point, if we receive 170 million for Ansu Fati, I'm not gonna say that I'll be displeased, but I don't want to sell Ansu Fati because if you get those 170 million, what are you gonna do with them? That's the issue. I think that the rumors are not true because I don't think Manchester United are going to put 170 million for Ansu Fati when they could put that money for Jadon Sancho instead. But like, I just don't get it. Like, even if we receive that money, who are we gonna replace him with? Trincao? Like, it just seems very odd. Like, I'm gonna say already, if in Mundo Deportivo and Sport the highlights of your news tomorrow for Barcelona are not Ansu Fati the savior or something along those lines, then I don't understand it, because every time that Ansu Fati does something well for Barcelona, like lately, it's been like, oh well, Ansu Fati, maybe he should go to the B team so they can get promoted, or Ansu Fati could get sold or something like that. When Trincao, every single time that he's been doing something decently average or just above average, he gets a praise like if he was the best player in the world. Like, something very weird in that regard. Talking about the game against Sevilla on Friday, I have to say that, like, Griezmann, I'm sorry, like, it's just not working out. Griezmann, yes, he's defending, he's playing with intensity, he's attacking the space, but it's not working out. Like, it's just not working out. If it was up to me, it would be Messi, Braithwaite, and Ansu Fati up top. Suarez in both games that he's played off the bench hasn't had the impact that I thought he was going to have. For a player that's fully recovered, like, I understand that he hasn't had a competition rhythm and that he hasn't played in a long time. I get it. I know that he needs to adapt. But for that same reason, he cannot start games. Right now, he's not ready to start the games. He's not capable of starting games. We need to, win these games, guarantee victories, because we don't know how many games Real Madrid are going to lose until the end of the season, if they're going to lose any. So we need to be able to, prolong this winning streak as much as possible in order to have the most possibilities of winning the league going forward in the month of July. So there is some things to analyze. In midfield, the best midfielder we had so far these 2 games has been Arturo Vidal. I thought even Rakitic played decently well, like not great. We need to increase the speed definitely of our gameplay. If you're playing against a team like Leganes that is, losing themselves in the game, like they're just sitting back, we need to just play the ball at a really high speed and dominate games that way. So I think that's the thing that we should be doing. If not, we're just going to be playing dull games over and over again. But anyways, with that done, leave me your opinions in the comment section below, comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next one, Blaugranas.